Welcome, YouTubers and fans of the internet. It is I, Favorite Vlogger. I know it's been a really long time since my last video. For those of you that have been sending me messages, first and foremost, thank you for your concern about me. Things right now are going better than they were from the last video. I will say that much. For those of you that have not seen the last video, I've just been having some really rough moments trying to land a internship with the school that ties in with my education, and let's just say things since then have not progressed any further. They're still in the same realm of horrible, pretty much. So I want to thank those personally that were sending me mails and messages on Skype and on Facebook page and stuff like that. Thank you. So basically, what I'm doing today is I'm getting back on the horse. I can't sit back and let this type of situation depress me for so long that I don't enjoy what I do. Because I enjoy making these videos. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of people were wondering if I had just quit. Was it because of that? And if so, don't let something like that, stop you from your dream and stuff like that. No, never that. But it's kind of hard to remain positive in these videos when you got something like, that sort of thing, that sort of situation looming over your head. So I used that time to rescope some things, to reevaluate, and here I am again starting some new stuff. So of course with that there's always questions, which I have a whole boatload of them. I'm only going to try to get through a few of them today. Hopefully I'll try a couple more next time. I'm not sure, depending on the time limit that I'm giving myself here. So first and foremost, everybody wants to know how I'm doing. How's your health? How's it going with your education? Like I said before, the things with the internship have not progressed any further than they are now. I'm in what's called a school of pratique. So basically, the school is going out and searching for an internship place for me for some of these companies. But at the same time, too, I'm also obligated to go out and search for myself. So I am searching, via the net, via the web, and I also have a website, or the school has a website where I can check. It's called pratiqueplace.deco. But that's not very dependable right now because a lot of the information and data on this has not been updated. So I'm pretty much keeping my ear, close to the ground so I can get a listen and see what's going on. As for my health, somebody stated in the last video, because it sounded like I was catching a cold, that was pretty much dead on point. Last week, pretty much all last week and all the week before that, first my wife had a real nasty cough, and it kept her up majority of the night. She had to sleep out here on the couch at some nights, and then my daughter happened to catch it as well too. And then of course, as we're all trying to help one another get better, Daddy caught it next. So I was pretty sick for a good like 2, 3, 4 days, and today is possibly, honestly, the first day I feel really, really good. It's still a little bit of phlegm in my throat, but of course that'll pass with some time. And school overall, I just got out of like a startup week, which this teacher, I'm not gonna say his name, and I think I've just mentioned the name of the school before for those of you in previous videos. The teacher is, be totally honest, he's a douche. So there's something with the way Denmark has set up these rules. If you take an education, especially when you're in the phase that I'm in, which is called hovedforløb, which comes after grundforløb, they basically want to get you started on working a 8-hour work time shift, but you're still in school. And that's the rules the way they are set. And I had one little incident where, and this is what, obviously the title it says up above. I had to go pick up my daughter, and because my wife was away, she went to Ringkøbing to take care of some business. So where we live in Honest, it takes like 2 hours to drive. So the school of pratique school time is from 8 till 3:24, I believe. 5:24. So because of that, I have to stay in school the entire time on that time, time period. My daughter's Vogelston, I think they close at like 5, I believe. This was on a Wednesday. Now, in order for me to get there on a relatively decent time, I had to leave at least 10 minutes early. Now, the bus schedule, it leaves 18 after. So that's Fenton 18. The Fenton Etten is when I needed to be on that bus. That's when that bus stops at that bus stop. The teacher, I wrote a mail previously to this guy Tuesday night if it was okay that I, left. I was there for the entire time. Long story short, the teacher writes in, I guess, what we call a Lua plan that I left 10 minutes, or excuse me, I came 10 minutes late. Not only that, I got what's called favor. I don't know if your Danish translate favor. I don't know what that means. But I'm kind of wondering if I should dispute this write-up or whatever the case want to be is. Because these people here obviously are not aware that I have a family and I have higher priorities with my kid than my education. Have you ever been, so I guess the question of the day is, have you ever been put in a situation where it was either your education or your school? And in this case, the school just was like, we don't care about your family life. Unfortunately, you signed up for this education, you have to abide by it. So in this situation, and I already told him, like, if you put me in this type of place, if you back me into this corner, I'm letting you know my family's going to win straight out. I don't care about this education. I do, but in this situation, if you're going to go education versus family, my family comes first. So that was it. I've already seen I'm already eclipsed the time that I wanted this video to be. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to get the rest of your guys' questions in the next couple of days, and hopefully things are going a lot better. As pertaining to blogs, they will be coming up again shortly. I got some big time things happening. You're going to see some sports activities coming up in the next few weeks. So make sure to check that out. And again, thank you to those individuals and people and people on Reddit. A lot of you, thank you. Mainly it was people, some of you that are on Reddit and now have come over to my Facebook page. Thank you. If it weren't, there's one in particular, one for what you wrote, it probably would have left me pretty much spiraling out of control. So thank you very much. That's all I'm going to say for now, guys. I'm back. Going to try to do this thing the best that I can. So I thank you for your time. Sorry if this vlog was not the best vlog ever, but got to start somewhere, right? Favorite vlogger sign out, guys. Have a great Saturday.